Clark looking to turn the corner, lays it in through the contact for Caitlin Clark.
Playing off some players, contesting others. Caitlin Clark has not seen that kind of defense all year long in terms of the power of Aaliyah Boston. But
Clark suspended. Caitlin Clark to be suspended for too many technical fouls in game versus Acces. Caitlin Clark is facing a potential suspension due to accumulating technical fouls for what many fans and analysts are calling ridiculous reasons. As the rookie sensation approaches a crucial game against the Mystics, there's growing concern about whether she will be available to play. Currently, Clark is just 19 points shy of a rookie scoring record, making this situation even more pressing. Recently, Clark picked up another technical foul, which has sparked widespread debate about the validity of the call. The incident occurred when she fouled Tiffany Hayes and, out of frustration, lightly grazed the rim post. Many observers felt this call was excessive, especially given the nature of similar fouls that often go unpunished in the league. This is soft, critics argue, pointing out that referees seem inconsistent in their applications of the rules, especially when it comes to star players. After the game, Clark expressed her frustration. She stated, "It's tough because I feel like half of my technicals this year have been for inadvertent contact or minor frustrations." She acknowledged that while the rules are the rules, the enforcement can sometimes feel arbitrary. "Just because it's a rule doesn't mean you have to call it," she added, referencing instances where other players have faced far more severe fouls without receiving similar penalties. This inconsistency in officiating raises questions about how technical fouls are handled in the WNBA. For example, Clark noted a situation where Aaliyah Boston was inadvertently punched in the face and received no penalty, while her own minor infractions have led to technicals. The frustration among fans grows as they see Clark penalized for what they perceive to be trivial actions compared to more aggressive plays that go unchecked. As Clark's technical foul count rises, so do the stakes. With the potential for a suspension looming, fans worry about how this will impact her team. The WNBA needs its stars on the court, especially in a playoff race where every game counts. If Clark does get suspended, it could dramatically affect her team's chances of making the playoffs, amplifying the urgency around her situation. The debate continues about whether Clark's technicals are warranted or simply a case of referees being overly strict. Several fans have pointed out that if referees can overlook certain actions by other players, they should be able to do the same for Clark. The inconsistency in officiating has been a long-standing issue in sports, and Clark's situation seems to highlight this ongoing problem. As the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever navigate their playoff hopes, the outcome of Clark's situation will be closely watched. Should she be sidelined for the Mystics game, it could lead to a significant shift in the standings. Meanwhile, fans are left hoping that the league's officials will adopt a more discerning approach to technical fouls, allowing players like Clark to compete without the fear of receiving penalties for minor infractions. Caitlin Clark's potential suspension due to technical fouls raises important questions about officiating standards in the WNBA. As the playoffs approach, the stakes are high, and the league must ensure that its brightest stars are allowed to shine without unnecessary interruptions. For now, all eyes will be on Clark as she navigates this challenging situation, hoping to make her mark in the league while staying within the confines of the rules.